Congratulations on the purchase of your Surface 604 mid-drive trike. Today we're going to go through the unboxing and the assembly of the bike. Next step will be to open the box and then remove the trike. Once you've opened the box, you'll see there's some packaging around the trike. It'll probably be best to flatten the box at this point for ease of removal. You can either open the box by hand or you can use a knife. In the box you should have your seat. We've got a basket, your front basket, fenders, and your accessory kit right here. Next we'll be snipping the packaging off. Once the packaging is removed, we can then move forward with assembling the trike. The Surface 604 Trio comes with this unique folding stem system, and this is the latch that will lock it in place and also remove. Install the seat with a little bit of grease post to stop it from seizing. Then we'll use the quick release lever to hold it in place. In the accessory kit, you'll find there are your pedals, your quick release for the front wheel, instructions, and your charger for the battery. At this point we're going to plug in and charge up the battery. We'll go red to charge, green fully charged. A bonus with the Trio is that you're getting a 20 amp 960 watt battery, extra power, extra range. To install the front wheel, you're going to need your quick release from the accessory box. We're going to apply a light amount of grease to the axle and the threads. And here we'll install the quick release on one side and then orient the spring so the narrow taper is on the inside. I find an easy way to install it is to put the wheel in front, pinch it between your knees, take up the handlebar, and just keep in mind to line up the rotor between the caliper and the pads. Fork dropouts are in. And we're going to tighten the other side a few turns to then get the quick release nice and snug. Once you've got your pedals from your accessory box, make sure to find the right pedal. And there's a left pedal and a right pedal. And we're going to put a little bit of grease on the threads. We want to install the threads by hand to start. Once they're in, we can freewheel backwards, but holding the axle. Once it's tight, you'll need a pedal wrench or a 15 mil wrench. Our next step will be installing the basket. At first, we'll need to remove the bolts from the head tube of the frame. Before installing the basket, you may have to remove this housing cover. The housing coil will be removed so you can have more cable for your headlight to reach under the basket. We can reinstall it once the cable is free. At this point we're going to install the front basket. And now we can connect the headlight. Next step will be to remove or to install the front fender, and you can get that from your accessory kit. And we're going to mount it from the back with this bracket to this bolt. We're going to remove the nut from the bolt for the fender. And reinstall the washer and the nut. 10mm wrench or box wrench to tighten it up. So we're going to remove the bolts from the lower fork legs. And we'll reinstall through the fender mount. And the way these work is they have adjustments on the side of the mount for the fender to be adjusted here, loosening and tightening this bolt. You want the wheel to run free without rubbing, and then you can tighten everything down. These are the keys for your battery. You want to keep one with you and keep one in safe storage. Under the throttle, you'll find the adjuster bolt, which you can loosen off and find your preferred position. Retighten that. We're going to do the same thing with your controls. Find the right spot. Retighten. To adjust your lever position, there's these two bolts. You can adjust, or just back off one of them. Find the preferred position and retighten. Find that comfortable position for all your controls, your shifters, your levers, your belt. Then we can come back to the seat, find your desired seat height. So we're just going to run an 18mm wrench on the axle bolts. Make sure they're tight, and same on the opposite side. One thing to note is these brakes have an emergency brake system to lock the brakes on. So that's on and this is off. It's good to use this while parking the bike so it doesn't roll away on you. At this point we can install the battery. We'll install the bottom corner of the battery and pushing the top in at first, making sure it's locked in place. To remove the battery, install the key, turn it, and then you can lock it back in again. So there you go, assembly complete. You're now ready to take your Surface 604 mid-drive trike on your next adventure.